everyone, welcome to Top of the Round Paradigm. My name is Kenan. I am the GM for this campaign. With me we have...
Hi, I'm Nikki and I play Clover.
Hi, I'm Jordash and I play Varian.
Hey, thank you to everyone, all two of you, who left us birthday episode reviews. Raymond and Mama Mac, you guys are the real MVPs. Hey, you guys should leave us reviews because it makes us feel special and like you like our content. Go to Podchaser, leave us a show review or an episode review. You can also leave us a rating on Spotify or a review on Apple Podcasts or anywhere else. And then we'll shout you out like I am currently doing into this microphone right now in Minnesota, sitting in this chair.
Shout out to our executive producer, Ray. You make the world go round.
Even though you are slowly taking out the population of all cows by yourself.
Look at you go, you little champ.
Envy would be proud. We have a Discord, and the show notes below is the link. So click on those, go to the link, click on that, join our Discord, and then you can hang out with us. So do that.
We have a Patreon at patreon.com/toptheround where you can get additional content and support our show to help us continue to create this for you for free on a weekly basis with all our free time. So you should do that. Go to patreon.com/toptheround. Look at all the tiers. There's some cool shit.
Hey everyone, it's Veda. Go to totopodcast.com, click on the merch, buy stuff. Medical supplies aren't cheap. Neither are clothes, because blood stains really easy. You should probably invest in some sort of apron or lab coat or something. At least a better one than this one. So do that, or I'll be seeing you, and I can show you what I do at work.
Hey guys, it's that time of year where everyone is sending stuff everywhere, all over the country and world, because holidays are coming. And you should get ahead of that by sending your stuff to White Raven Studios at P.O. Box 603, Circle Pines, Minnesota, zip code 55014.
Go look at the trigger warnings, bitches. They're in the show notes below. Okay, bye.
Let's check in with our resident newscaster, Justin, to see what happened last time.
Thanks, Kenan. This is Justin with Justin. It seems that Clover and Varian have started some sort of tour through a prison, which I didn't know was a thing. Did you know that you could tour a prison that's full of actual inmates that could hurt you? It seems dangerous. Anyway, I'm inside the prison now. There doesn't seem to be any other tour guides around, so I'm just kind of walking around. There seems to be a bar over there. I don't think anyone here is old enough to drink. They look pretty young, but I've been told that I'm terrible at guessing people's ages. Anyway, I'm trying to follow behind and not get caught up in the tour group. But it sounds like they do a lot of really weird things at this prison. Somehow you can live without having to eat or drink. So I guess that means you don't have to go to the bathroom. You could save so much time and money by not eating and drinking and going to the bathroom. I wonder if they have to sleep still. It would suck if they couldn't sleep. Naps are great. She's taking them into some room that has a lot of screens that measure stuff, but screens are for looking, not measuring. I don't think these people know what they're doing here. All of these people seem to be really interested in Varian and want to do things to him. I'm not quite sure what that's about. I wonder if it's just because he's unavailable, and that just makes him more insatiable? Wait, newscasters use the word insatiable? Should I say insatiable live on the air? Is that professional? Are inner monologues professional? I should probably stop. Oh, what? They went downstairs. Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't know what that is, but there's a big thing sticking through someone. They don't look very happy. Are they even alive? They're not looking. Yeah, they're alive. I checked. I need to find a washroom. That was kind of gross. Oh, hey, there's another tour guide, but they're kind of bloody. And, oh, maybe they're not a tour guide. And now they're talking about the ethereal plane and bits of something. I think a sword or a scythe that does something to the ethereal plane, but they can't go there still. And they really want to experiment on Varian to go there. But that doesn't sound safe or smart. Oh, it's okay. Varian turned them down. Clover wants to go give a present to someone named Peregrine, so they're letting her go upstairs while... Well, Varian just looks like he's standing there brooding, which is weird. Anyway, so that was prison. Thank you for joining me on this Justin with Justin. Back to you, Kenan.
Thanks, Justin. Our story continues now. We left off with Varian chilling with the ladies as Clover goes up to speak with Peregrine, and we'll start with Varian.
That's me.
That is you. What are you doing in this living area?
Is there a innocuous place I can just go away from everyone and stand there or sit?
Don't look at me. I'm in the corner.
I would say there is a corner, but there's no corners. Eris is still at the bar. Azine has made herself comfortable on the sofa. You could sit at the love seat that is in the far side of the room.
Does that love seat look like someone's hidden behind it previously?
No, you still feel agony around you. There's no talus behind the love seat. You could also just continue to stand there. You could really do whatever you want.
Is there a clear spot on the wall I could lean against and brood?
Yes, there is a brooding spot.
I will move to the brooding section.
You take a few steps down those little stairs and move to your right and just lean up against the wall by the staircase.
I'm going to think about the rooms that the prisoner at the bottom was in and think about the pylon that was impaling them and if I saw any way to remove it.
All right. From what you remember of the pylon, it looked like it was a singular piece of metal from the ceiling to the floor.
And how is it connected to the ceiling and the floor?
It looked like it was part of the ceiling and the floor.
I see.
Like they built her in?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So what you're saying is the only way to remove the pylon is to break it and pull her out.
Or break her and go around the pylon. As you ponder what you have witnessed on this tour, you see Quinn enter the little living room area and sits next to Azine.
Okay. She can do that. It's her house. She can do as she wishes.
Essene was the one with the pink?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She has the black hair with the pink underlayer. As you continue to ponder, do you want to ponder the same thing forever, or do you want to do something else?
Nope. I'm mentally trying to notate how we got in, how we got downstairs to where Orobos's door is, and all the way down to the mysterious prisoner.
So the hallway directly behind you, and then the staircase down?
Yeah, just the path. If I were to come in again, how to get there.
Okay.
And everything that was around that we might encounter along the way. Just trying really hard to make sure I remember it in the future.
Alright. It is very simple. As you are contemplating that, you hear a thud as Eris's head hits the table, and she is out.
Okay. Good for her. She's finally
Good for
sleeping. Finally asleep.
You hear Quinn give a little giggle, and Azine. So how'd you get here?
You mean to repentance?
No, to this plane.
Same way we've always done it.
But how? It's closed.
I did what I did 1,000 years ago, and it worked.
Even with those little bits of metal that we find that give off similar traits, we weren't able to get in.
Don't have any answers for you. I don't know why.
Question.
Another one?
Yes?
Okay.
If I were to promise you it wouldn't hurt, would you let me run a few tests?
What kind of tests?
to see if I can figure out why you are able to leave the ethereal plane. Said yourself you don't have the answer. Might be nice to know.
That's not information I want the Archon to know, if they can figure it out. I'll pass. Thanks, though.
That's disappointing. Can I ask why?
No.
Not putting up with your bullshit.
Just no.
Roll a perception check.
32?
You see Quinn lean in and mumble something, and you hear Azine. Oh, that makes sense.
I'm not going to pay them any mind because I don't want to continue this course of dialogue. I'm not going to leave that window open. But I couldn't hear what she mumbled. It's too quiet. Alright, that's fine.
Clover,
Hi.
as you stand in this basically empty room, what are you trying to do, if anything?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. About 2 minutes go by, and the door on the ceiling opens, and a flood of shadows pours out of it. And as they hit the ground, you see a very large, elf-presenting man, about 7'5",
Jesus fuck, okay.
built like a tank, has thigh-length white hair, very pale skin, about the same color as his hair, with black sclera and gold irises, wearing white slacks, a white dress shirt, and a white vest, with a gold pocket watch and a red handkerchief. And the shadows disperse, and there's just a very large humanoid figure in front of you.
What's his vibe?
Given his entrance, I would say intimidating.
How far away is he? Let me ask you that.
10 feet.
Okay. Clover is gonna inhale and nod. Are you Peregrine?
I am. You Clover?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Sorry to bother you, but I have a question for you, and I'm a little scared to ask it. Not gonna lie.
Why?
Because you're all really scary.
How so?
Because you hurt people.
Who have we hurt?
People that have abilities. But am I wrong in saying that you might have those too?
He closes the distance and is 3 feet away.
Clover stands her ground.
Follow me. And he starts walking towards the double doors.
I don't want to go outside.
It's not what I asked. Or said.
Sense motive.
Alright.
24?
That is neither what he asked or said. He's not trying to trick you.
Okay, I inhale and follow him.
Right. As you get to the door, he puts his arm on your shoulder and you feel him pushing down. And then he opens the door and you feel the wind trying to push you out. And almost like he's holding you in place.
Cool, okay. And this is necessary. Why? So my hair is getting sucked down.
It's getting sucked out, yeah.
Yeah, my hair, okay, it's everywhere. Cool.
Yeah. We do not hurt those that don't deserve what happens to them. We're protecting our people.
Okay. I believe you.
As for your other questions, I was once a child of the abyss, much like yourself.
Okay, that's fun. Alright, give me a second. How do you know that?
You feel the clothes around his hand bunch up as if he's grabbing a handful of your clothes, and he lifts you off the ground.
Okay.
And with his other hand, he will take your right glove off
Okay.
And it looks like he is inspecting your hand.
Clover fights not to pull her hand back and stares uncomfortably at the tall man.
Questions?
Not yet,
Why am I in the air?
because you're short, and it's easier than bending down.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna throw me off the side or something.
He stops looking at your hand and lifts you up to eye level. And why would I do that?
Because I'm a child of the abyss like you are.
So, given that logic, shouldn't I go with you? If I were to throw you off?
I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know anything. All I know is I really desperately need someone to help me before my powers explode again.
So you were the one that caused it in love.
I don't know. Maybe.
You see him go back to inspecting your hand, looking at your fingertips, and roll a perception check.
This makes me all kinds of uncomfortable. 36.
You hear him mumble under his breath, "There's no claws."
Did you expect there to be?
Some of the victims at Love had claw marks burned into them.
That wasn't me.
He closes the door and sets you down.
I have my glove back.
He hands you your glove.
Put it back on.
To answer your question, once you are attuned to the different gates, you can tell when others are similarly gifted.
So you can just tell?
I don't know what specialty you have yet, but I'm assuming fire.
Do you have a specialty?
She asks quizzically because she's like, I have multiple, sir.
After my salvation, my specialty's shadow.
Because of God?
Yes.
So you can't do others now?
When I need to, I can.
But you don't?
Starts walking away.
I have a magical item I can give you if you'll train me.
He stops walking. Who told you I like to collect things?
The witness.
What do you have?
She inhales and digs in her pocket and pulls out the flask and holds it in her palm and holds it upwards, like as far up as she can get because he is very tall.
This was steaming in Heaven's Gate and boiled a bunch of people. But I prayed about it. So now it's okay, I think. I don't know.
So it's okay that I boiled a bunch of people because I prayed.
It's not!
Because I prayed about it.
No.
Thoughts and prayers.
No, no, that's not what I meant, and you know
I
it.
apply 5 thoughts and 7 prayers.
The victims are fine now. He walks over and pulls it out of your hand. Roll a perception check.
37.
He gives a slight smirk. That's a funny joke.
I'm not joking. And why is it funny? I don't understand. It's magical.
He twists the top off and pours the water over you.
Like on my head.
What are you doing?
And tosses the water bottle down back towards you.
Clover looks down at the flask and then grabs a piece of her hair that's wet. Oh no. Oh no. Is he still standing in front of me?
Yes.
Clover blinks up.
Was that water?
What else would it be?
Something magical.
No, it was water.
Was it me?
What?
Am I boiling people?
What emotional state were you in at the time?
Panicking. And really hurt.
And who died?
Stable master and some random person on the street. that got too close. I was trying to not get them close because I thought it was the flask and some horses. But fear took most of them to the shadow plane because I didn't know it was me.
You see a bunch of shadows start to form behind him into a large stone-like chair made out of solidified shadows. And he sits down in it. If you have nothing to offer me, what benefit would I have to train you?
I don't know. What do you want? Just know I can't keep going around like this because people keep getting hurt because I don't know how to control this.
Where are you from?
Grace.
Born and raised?
I was born in the Death Kingdom. I don't know where, though. Possibly in Grace. I've been told both things.
Parents?
Charlotte and Aldous Sparrows.
How are your dreams?
Clover's eyes widen.
Not great.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what do you mean, how are they?
Generally, what are they of?
Memories that are terrible. Things that may or may not have happened that are terrible. Fire. Water.
Outside of a physical gift or any benefit that I might gain, I will teach you what I remember about the elements, provided that you do as I say when I say it, and it will not be fun.
Okay. I have to do it.
Now, if you would like to join Arcanism, I would be able to teach you much more thoroughly in Shadow, but that is up to you.
Is it okay if I don't know yet?
Given your age, that is fine.
I'm 17.
Like I said,
Okay, as long as the friend that I came here with is okay, too.
Varian,
Yeah, do you know each other?
I know of his kind.
Yeah, he, has helped me a lot, so...
Come here.
Clover approaches.
You see a little wisp of shadow poof out towards you and form into a blackened version of the wanted poster. And it just floats in front of you.
Clover sighs. Yeah.
You know what he does, correct?
Yeah.
And you think you are not just another bounty?
But he's my friend, and he's protected me a lot, and he told me he wouldn't take me back to Grace.
You see the part there where it says alive?
Do I?
Roll a intelligence check.
I couldn't, do I? 15.
You can read your own name, so you know that the portion of it that has your name, and then there's another large word, but you can't make it out.
But I could assume.
Maybe.
Clover points.
Is that word here?
Can you not read?
I'm getting better at it.
Changes it. I'm gonna teach you. Back to the pressing issue. He gets nothing if you're dead. So of course he's gonna save you.
Do you think he's lying to me?
I don't know. I've never met him.
I mean, we've been through some stuff together. He saved me in Heaven's Gate from the Fae.
Again, he gets nothing if you're dead.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
without trusting him, I don't know how much time I can invest in teaching you if they plan on sticking around.
You mean Varian?
Yes.
Well, look, I want the best for him, but I also have to do this. And I have to invest whatever time into it I need to so that I don't kill anyone else.
He stands, unbuttons his vest, and takes it off.
Well endowed. Just kidding. These are my man boobs.
And roll a perception check.
25.
You see, as he is unbuttoning his shirt,
That there are 2 indents on either side of his torso that have scarred over. And as he sets his shirt down, you see 2 shadowy arms form where those indents are, almost mimicking like he used to have 4 arms.
That's fucked up. We're gonna make you more normal. Chop, chop.
And in the palm of each of his hands, there is a wisp of fire, a little chunk of earth, a bit of water, and a little ball of wind. Which would you like to learn first?
Well, I have some problems with Earth. I don't know if I have control over it or not. And fire is my biggest problem, so...
Fire it is. The others go out and the shadowy arms disappear. And he walks towards you without slowing. What are you doing?
Does he look like he's gonna attack me?
No.
I mean, he told her to go there and told her he had to listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to tilt her head to the side and inhale and then pull off her gloves because she has a feeling.
Alright, as you do that, he walks past you.
Where are you going?
Doesn't answer.
She follows him.
Brace yourself, and he opens the door.
Oh my god. Okay.
Roll a reflex check.
39.
You are... Alright, good job. Rolled pretty well. Once again, the air is sucked out, and he gestures for you to get closer.
To him or the door?
He's by the door.
Okay. And I held my footing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clover takes a few very careful steps towards him, trying not to fly out the door.
Right. As you get to the door frame, jump.
Sense motive.
Yeah, he wants you to jump.
22.
Definitely feels like he wants you to jump.
Okay. Clover's jaw's gonna drop. And then she's going to inhale because this is the deal. And she has to not kill people. Oh my god. Okay. So she... Fuck me. Alright. She is going to focus on her magic and armor herself.
Alright.
Clover stands there with her hair whipping around her, thinking of all the people she's hurt because of this gift or curse. And then she's going to clasp her eyes shut. Nope, not fuck. Crumbs, and then she's gonna jump! Fuck! Okay, she's jumping into the abyss, I guess. This is what's happening.
Right, as you go to jump, you feel your clothes tighten as if someone grabbed the back of them, and you are lifted back towards Peregrine. Pass the first test.
And he brings you back inside.
Okay.
Now that I know you'll do what I say, we can begin our training. He closes the door.
Great.
Varian,
Oh, what's up, Coach?
as you are leaning up against the wall, you see Azine get up and walk over towards you.
Social interactions.
Why is Varian all of us?
I don't know if you know this, Ken, but I play TTRPGs to get away from most people. Stop putting me in positions where I have to talk to them in-game.
I'm sorry, there's actually a dog, and you can go pet him.
Oh, okay. I'll go over to the dog. Start playing. Don't make me talk to people. I just want to sit in the corner and brood the entire session. Thank you.
As she walks over towards you, she gets within a foot if you don't move.
I'm not gonna move. I was here first.
Roll a perception check.
30.
You see her go to place her palm on your torso. As she's lifting her hand, do you want to do anything?
That's like the sidestep to move from being touched.
Right, you sidestep and she brushes the wall,
What are you doing?
trying to entice you into letting me run a few tests.
Entice me how?
I have my ways.
If you're implying what I think you're implying, I'm not interested.
She squints a little. It's disappointing. And she closes the distance again.
Did you not hear me? I'm not interested.
I heard you. But now we can't do things the fun way. And I need you to roll a will save.
Oh no,
Wow.
this is some bullshit.
Thank God. Natty 20. So, 37.
Damn, you're lucky. Alright.
Kiss my dice. Good dice.
You see her hand again go to reach towards you, but notice that it is slightly discolored as a pinprick hits your side. And you look down, and her real hand is holding a syringe, and your eyesight goes a little fuzzy, you get a little woozy, but nothing else happens.
I'm gonna smack her real hand away.
How?
This bitch just tried to drug you. Oh god, what's gonna happen?
I know enough about the hierarchy of the Archon. Are the Rose Guard and the Apostles on the same level, or is one above the other?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You know they're different branches, but as far as hierarchy, if like the apostles are their bosses, you have no idea. Although you do know that Fear was listening to them.
That's true.
Oh god. We're humped.
You don't know that he had to, or if it's just he was playing nice because they all play for the same team.
I'm not sure how your whatever this is structured, but I know that you work with the Apostles sometimes, right?
I do.
Do you work for them, or do they work for you?
Why would I tell you that? You won't even let me run a little test on you.
Oh, sorry, I won't let you abuse my body.
I told you it wouldn't hurt.
Not now, maybe.
Not now. If it didn't hurt ever, would you?
I don't think that's an assurance you can make me, or one that I would trust.
It's definitely assurance I can make you. The trust stands on your side.
Well, given that you did just try and drug me and show me an illusion so that I wouldn't see your real hand, I don't think I would trust you.
I don't see how that has to do with trust, but I wouldn't have had to do that if you were being more cooperative.
You wouldn't have had to do that if you learned how to take no for an answer.
Bam.
I don't like unanswered questions.
Well, from what I've heard from Quinn, there's lots of unanswered questions here. Why don't you go focus on one of them?
Just because Quinn doesn't have the answer doesn't mean they're unanswered.
Are you saying you can answer those questions?
I definitely implied that, didn't I?
You did imply it. But again, I don't know if I trust you, given what you just pulled.
And then again, trust is on your side.
We're done here. Varian's gonna step away from her.
It's a shame.
Keep an eye on her, though.
All right, she walks back over to the couch and sits next to Quinn. A little more upset than the first time.
Good.
Roll a perception check.
33?
You see Quinn lean over again and mumble, something, do you think you'll be safe? Something. And you hear Azine, probably not, but guess we'll find out. Quinn pulls away from Azine, and Azine is tapping her foot, just staring at you, upset.
I want to experiment.
You have questions that she wants to answer, and you won't let her.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I'm sure.
I'm sure that actually is it. She's probably just hyper-focused on it. Just a little ADHD hyper-focus. I'll drug you and take you. I just want to do my experiments on you. Please.
Please.
Why are you making it so hard? It's just a little test. Or 2. Or 3.
Or 700. Just let me do my thing. I'm going to keep an eye on both of them.
All right.
And if necessary, find out if I can slip into the ethereal plane from here.
Do you want to try?
I'm not going to try if there's no reason, but if they're going to try and take me,
Okay.
I might do it just to get away from them.
Clover,
Hi.
while Varian is being accosted downstairs. Show me what you can do.
Like right in here?
He looks around. There's nothing in here that can burn. And I'm not letting you train in my room.
Well, I wasn't suggesting that. I just didn't want to burn stuff in here if it was flammable.
He looks around again.
Clover moves to the side and sets her bag and staff down, then moves back to where she was.
Like, do you want, like, the big stuff or, like, the middle stuff?
Try to kill me.
Try to kill you. Are you sure? Never mind, I'm listening.
Clover is gonna back up a few paces. Oh my god, she's gonna do super mega fireball. Hang on.
Okay. You can do this.
Alright, so Clover is going to... I am so fucking embarrassed right now. By the way, everyone, just dying right now. Alright, so Clover is going to start moving her hands around in a very wide circle while saying, carbonize and super burn to ash and charcoal. Really conflagrate thy enemies. Ignite! Mega fireball! I want to die. I don't know if you want me to tell you the actual move now that we're at this point.
Not yet.
Okay. But it is blinding flames explode in a swirling sphere. It is a detonation, 20-foot burst. You would attempt a save. Reflex. What did you roll?
Natty 20. So a 75.
You have a plus 55?
Yeah.
The creature is unaffected.
As you launch your
Super mega fireball. It is a lot of fucking fire.
at him, you see his shadowy arms sprout again and catch it. And then his other arms produce more shadow and then engulf it, and it gets smaller and smaller and then disappears. That's pretty strong. Question.
Yeah.
What's with the incantation and the arm swirling?
Don't I have to do that?
No, this isn't magic.
So my brother was wrong. Wait, are you serious?
Do you have a Fey-touched brother?
Yeah.
You see him create a dense ball of shadow and just throw it at you. And roll a reflex save.
Okay. 34, but a success is a critical success.
So you don't critically fail.
I just fail.
And as the shadowy ball gets to you, it unfurls, and there's a large fiery explosion. Take 18 fire damage.
Do I get thrown then, or?
No.
Okay. Ow.
Your eyesight is very blurry, as it was just a sudden flash of light. No incantations. No arm swirling.
Noted.
We are not bound by the same restraints as the Fae touched.
Which is why you can do that here, because you're not doing magic?
I am pulling raw elements from the other planes versus creating them myself.
Do they get mad about that?
Do you care?
I'm curious, that's all.
I just imagined her patting her shoulder to put out a spark of fire.
I honestly don't know. I've never went to check.
Oh.
Or cared to check.
Do you want me to keep trying to kill you, or...
Do you...
Try something else without your unnecessary movements and words.
Okay.
Clover inhales, and she's going to walk towards him.
Okay.
Does he move?
Nope.
Does he punch him? Why are you making that?
Okay.
Is he letting me hit him, though?
Mm-hmm.
So I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to roll?
Roll your damage.
I'm afraid. 5? 10.
10 damage?
5 times 2. Can I use a hero point and re-roll?
Sure.
Okay.
It's less.
Ooh, 10. 30.
Okay, that's slightly better.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Less embarrassing, yes.
Alright, you punch his chest, and underneath your fist you see glow from underneath his skin, and then it fades. What was that?
Do you need medical attention?
No.
I was just doing something I do. You told me to do stuff. I don't know what it's called because you told me not to say words.
You can name them if it helps you concentrate, but you don't have to say an incantation out loud.
Okay, well, I punched someone once and they exploded from the inside.
I say casually.
That ability is unfortunately new to me.
I see. So maybe I just shouldn't punch people?
Unless if you are trying to defend yourself or attack someone. Probably not the best idea.
Okay, well, if we're talking about fire, those are, I mean, I can do other stuff, but those are my biggest, I think. Apart from the fact that sometimes when I fall asleep, I explode, which is really, really inconvenient and hurts people, and I don't like that.
Do you mind if I join you?
Sorry, what?
In your dream.
They're really no good, but if it helps, yeah.
He puts his hand on your head, and you start seeing shadow descend across your face, much like dry ice just floating down an object.
Okay.
And your head starts to go numb.
Well, that's a stupid feeling.
Varian.
Run. Please run away from these people.
As you are keeping an eye on the two conscious people in the room. The unconscious one. No, I'm joking.
Just out of nowhere.
They all try to seduce you at once.
You see Quinn stand and walk past you up the little stairs down the hallway.
What was in that direction again?
The door that you guys came through. And then the bridge. And then land. And then the rest of Ishtar.
Okay, I will keep an eye on the pokey, druggy one and keep glancing back at the doorway in case Quinn comes back.
Alright, you hear the large metal doors sliding open. And roll a perception check.
31?
About the same time you hear, there's been no change, however we do have guests. You're not gonna like it. your agony disappears. And we'll end there.
Fuck. Thanks everyone so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as Varian hates being alone with these crazy ladies.
Varian and his busty girls.
I thought this was a prism, not
A prism?
A prism.
I thought this was a prison, not a harem.
It's both. Why not both?
Why not both?
We have social media. Check us out at Top of the Round on Facebook and Instagram, and at Totercast on Twitter. We also have a website, toterpodcast.com. Check out all these places and say hello and stuff and things.
Shout out to our Vessel and Witness tier patrons, Ray, Jermaine, and Grayson.
Shout out to our amazing Apostle tier patrons, Ray, the Apostle of Scorn.
Grayson, the Apostle of Joy.
Arnton K, the Apostle of Compassion.
Alyssa, the Apostle of Rage.
Jem, the Apostle of Curiosity.
Bluebird, the Apostle of Awkwardness.
Namies, the Apostle of Bitterness.
Gabe, the Apostle of Anticipation.
And Kobe Beef, the Apostle of Bewilderment.
Thank you so much for all of your support. It keeps us going. We appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We also have a Discord, and you can find the link to that in the show notes below. Come and freak out with us. Thanks, guys.
Okay, bye!
Bye, guys.